everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Toast Tuesday. I don't want to hear this music anymore. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Toast Tuesday, the stream where I pretend like I know how to live stream, when in actuality, I don't. Cool, welcome, everyone. A lot of fun stuff to talk about this week, plus some extra special toast like I promised. Can you guys hear me all right? Forgot there's a microphone here. Completely forgot how to set everything up. And here we are. As always, we're back again with the impromptu live stream setup that will look different every single week. This will never look exactly the same because I have no idea what I'm doing at all. But we're here, so that's all that matters. Jennifer, what's up? I hope you've been editing your film. Yes. What's up, Mana Bun? Thanks for being here. On Sunday, instead of watching the Oscars, I made a film during the Oscars in 3 hours, recorded it all, and now I have a week to edit it into a movie. And Joel and Trent made one upstairs. So we were joking around saying like, oh, I wonder if that sets the world record for the most movies made in a single house at the same time. It was a lot of fun. I came into it with much more of a plan this year than I did last year. Last year, mine was more like narrative, very introspective, kind of like Jennifer's. If you guys should go check out Jennifer's movie. But I made mine more of a comedy this year. At least it's supposed to be a comedy. It's going to be interesting. First of all, I don't know if it's going to hit the 40-minute cutoff. I've been editing it. I spent like 4 hours editing it yesterday, and I still have a lot to go. I spent 4 hours, and I have, I think, 10 minutes of footage. So I do not know if it's going to hit the 40-minute feature film length, unfortunately, which is always a bummer, but I think I should be able to make something fun and entertaining out of it. I'm not going to set off the fire alarm this time. And Jennifer, yours is going to be introspective again. Good. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do when it's just you making a movie, you know? But yeah, so stay tuned. I'm hoping to release mine on Sunday, because then I'll be keeping with my weekly trajectory of a YouTube video every week. If you guys didn't see this week's, I put 1 hour and lots of dialogue. Well, that's good. I always think, when I finish recording, I have enough footage to turn it. I'm like, oh, this will be 45 minutes worth of footage, easy. And then as I'm watching my footage, I'm like, you know, the majority of it is me pausing or like thinking and biting my nails, like, what should I shoot next? What am I supposed to? So, turns out more than half of my footage probably is me doing nothing, which means I only really have an hour and a half of footage to work with. But again, we'll see how long it is. There's also some other elements of it that are going to be very interesting to see if they work. I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but I will give you the tagline for it if I have it near me. I don't think I do. Okay, so the tagline is basically a wealthy businessman enlists a team of morons to help him find his kidnapped son. So that is the plot of the feature-length movie that I shot last week. We will see if it ends up being as funny on screen as I was hoping it would be in my head, because there are a couple big creative decisions that I made that will 100% either work or completely flop. That for the entire movie, not just like a scene, for the entire movie. So there's a strong chance the entire thing could not work as effectively as I wanted it to, and that would stink. Milo, what's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you for the praise my SNL video. That was really fun to make. That one was a lot of editing too. I mean, the majority of that video was just getting dressed up in a different costume. And I had to record, 50 different segments. So check out that video if you haven't already. But yeah, this is Toast Tuesday. So let me get out the goods, which I talked about last week. This should be an exciting episode. We have our classic Trader Joe's sourdough bread here. I went to a new grocery store today that their non-bread names or non-brand name stuff is called First Street. So we have First Street crunchy or chunky peanut butter here. Why did I always think it was crunchy peanut butter? Isn't it crunchy peanut butter? I thought it was crunchy. Chunky, regardless. Chunky peanut butter. I think you guys know where this is going. Bananas. Ooh, bananas and peanut butter on toast. Whoa, what's going on? And then, if you were here last week, you will know the last ingredient. Crispy fried onions. Look at that. Crispy fried onions. I have not tried these yet. I imagine they taste like crispy fried onions. So, we are going to make the ChatGPT recommended toast with peanut butter, bananas, and crispy fried onions. And we will see how it turns out. I thought it was crunchy. Yeah, that's what I said. I guess it's at least this brand is chunky. I thought it was crunchy peanut butter. Maybe that's just Jif. I don't know. Meek, thanks for being here. Jim, thanks for being here. Yeah, we're going to see how this tastes. So, let me get a piece of toast toasting here. And then we can chat a little bit more about other stuff. All right. Toast is in, guys. Toast is in. So I specifically asked ChatGPT to give me some non-conventional, strange toast toppings. Because it was giving me, like, butter, scrambled eggs, peanut butter, and banana. So I was like, give me some weird ones, you loser. And this is what they came up with. So I have my plates here. And I got, bananas that looked like they were ripe enough at the store. There's still a little bit of green. You guys, what are we going to do if bananas go extinct? Do you guys know that? You guys hear that? It tastes good. It tastes good. So, I don't know if this is a fake thing that someone told me and I believed. But apparently, bananas could very easily go extinct. Because every banana that we eat is a clone. They're all clones of the same banana. Which is great for fruit purposes. Because we can go to the store anywhere in the world and you get a banana and you're like, oh, this tastes like a banana that I know. And they're all big and yellow and they look like bananas. They taste like bananas. Apparently, because they're all a clone though, they all have the same genetic predisposition to be killed by a certain fungus. And so what happened is, apparently there's a type of fungus where if it gets to a banana crop, it destroys the entire crop, and the bananas can do nothing about it at all. Because they're just genetically, they never came up with a way to defend from it. And since every single banana is the same, they all would have the same susceptibility, and the fungus just completely wipes them out. So apparently the banana is a very fragile thing, and all it would take is a couple of bad fungal infections to basically kill off bananas forever, permanently, which would not be great. The Cavendish sounds like it was named after a British guy who just went up to Hawaii one day, and he was like, yes, those fruits you've been eating for generations, let's call them my name now. Yeah, the royal banana. Meek knows exactly what I'm talking about. So the royal banana that happened to, the fungus wiped them all out. And apparently the royal banana was the original type of banana that everyone was eating. And it tasted way different than these bananas. Apparently, it was sweeter than these bananas. It had a very distinct taste. And what I've heard, now this is the part where I don't know if it's fact or fiction, but what I've heard is that old royal banana, the taste, we could do a little bit more. The taste of it, if that burns again, this is your guys' fault. Because you guys are on burn duty always. Apparently, the original royal banana was where they got banana flavors that they use in stuff. So like banana liqueur, banana runts, banana Laffy Taffy, like that banana flavor apparently is what the original royal banana tasted like. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something that I read online at some point. But how crazy would that be? It's like you eat those and you go, this doesn't taste like a banana, and it's because it tasted like a banana that's now extinct. I don't know if that's true at all, but that's something that I read somewhere. Adam's Natural is crunchy. Skippy is chunky. Okay, I'm missing a bunch of chat here. This is chunky. Banana is a myth. Bananas aren't real. Yes, okay. 8 different varieties in Hawaii. Okay, so there's still a bunch of different bananas, but this is obviously the most successful, the Cavendish or whatever it is. Good call. This toast is ready. Thank you, Meek. Look at that. All right. So I was supposed to be slicing this banana up, if I'm an idiot. Let me slice this up to some thin pieces here. But yeah, that makes me want to try some of these other bananas. Has anyone ever tried these other bananas or fruits? Has anyone ever tried like one of those crazy fruits, like the fruits that smell really bad, or the fruits that like all the different types of mangoes that there are that I've never tried? You know, tomatoes are fruit, right? That's still a thing. Or is it yeah, right? I don't know. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Anyone else eating toast today? Did you know the banana is a grass? Bro, what? Did you know Pluto is a planet? Okay. I'm going to put... So this is really chunky. I'm going to put some of this chunky peanut butter on the toast. I probably should have gotten smooth for this, but I like chunky peanut butter, and I was like, I'm not going to eat all the peanut butter today, so I want to have peanut butter that I like, so I got chunky, or crunchy, or chewy, or peanutty. Now with peanuts. Can you imagine if peanut butter companies were like McDonald's in the 90s? And they were like, chicken nuggets, now made with chicken. And everyone was like, what? What if it was like peanut butter, now made with peanuts? Everyone was like, wait, what? You know what this immediately makes me want to do, but I won't do it today, is just drizzle honey on top of this. Because honey, peanut butter, and bananas is exquisite. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some peanut butter space in between the bananas because I want the crunchy onions to have somewhere to stick. Okay. Ooh, make a Subway sandwich 6-inch toast. That's pretty good. You can plant near any part of the tree and it will grow. What? That's crazy. You learn something new about bananas every day, I guess. I literally spent like 50 minutes, 50, not 15, reading that article about bananas last week. Also, I'm probably going to make a rant video on this tomorrow. My social, whoo, you smell like onions. Woo-hoo-hoo. I mean, that's good. That makes me think that they're made out of real onions. Oh, look at that. Made with real onions. Well, that's reassuring. All right, how much, let me move this. Can you guys see this? How much crunchy onions should I put on this? Is that too much? All right. Ooh, the Hawaii Nature Center. That's awesome. That place has to be so cool. Wow. Hell yeah. I still have to go to Hawaii at some point. It's cheaper now that I live in Los Angeles. Okay. Here it is. I don't want to... I can get it a little closer, maybe. It's not going to focus on it. It's going to keep focusing on my face. But here it is. Banana and crunchy onions. Recommended by ChatGPT. Let's see how this is. You know, you really can't taste the onion that much. Oh, there it is. It's kind of like an aftertaste that comes in. Maybe I need a part with a little more onion on it. Hold on. So, I went into this thinking that I would taste the bananas and the peanut butter and the crispy onions. But the flavor kind of blends together into like a nothingness. And then there's a little subtle aftertaste of the onion. It really, it doesn't taste bad, but I was hoping it would taste better. Maybe, I mean, you get 1 second of the peanut butter, you get 1 second of the banana, and then you get that aftertaste, very subtle aftertaste of the onion. So it's just like a mild, it's very mild. I think anyone would actually eat this because it's not offensive in any way. The onions have texture, but so does my crunchy peanut butter. Oh, you know what? The onions themselves aren't very strong. So that's probably why everything's really mild. I mean, it's good, but it's not at all something that I would be like, you guys gotta try this. Or, you know, go out of my way to make this every week. It's just fine. I think ChatGPT was just like, what can I put on top of this banana and peanut butter toast to make the texture better? And they just said crunchy onions because they're not very strong, you know? Well, if you want to try it, try it. I can now say I've tried it, but wasn't crazy. Wasn't, didn't change my life. Now, if I drizzled honey on this, then you have one of the greatest things ever created. But I don't have any honey. Oh, there's a giant, my roommate has a giant, like, Winnie the Pooh barrel of honey upstairs. I should have grabbed that. It's like raw, natural honey. And he's like, yeah, I don't want it. I'm like, bro, I'll eat the shit out of that. It's so good. Yeah. Go ahead, Jennifer, if you have all the ingredients. Go ahead and try it. Then you can be like, oh yeah, I've tried that before. It was fine. It was fine. Bacon. Bacon would be great on this. I mean, bacon, you can add bacon to anything and it's going to taste good. Similar to honey. Okay. Well, not bad. Really not bad. But nothing crazy. You know, I'm disappointed by these onions. try a little. These seem like they would be a semi-healthy snack. Well, maybe not. 40 calories per 7 grams. And then these pretzels are 110 calories for 28 grams. Yeah. So maybe these aren't very healthy. These are actually really good by themselves, though. They are a little more oniony. Everything just kind of blended together. It's very strange. Huh. Mmm. Yes, it is Dimitri. The Elvis. You talking about the Elvis sandwich? Isn't that just, like, bacon, peanut butter and jelly, and marshmallow fluff or something? What is that? Let's look into it. Let's see here. He rode a blazing saddle, he wore a shining star. You guys can't see my browser. Hold on, here we are. Okay. He rode a blazing saddle. Oh, I'm singing and I'm typing in the wrong words. Okay, the Elvis sandwich. Peanut butter and banana sandwich with bacon. Why did I watch something? Honey or jelly is seen in some variations. I thought I saw something where someone put like marshmallow fluff on it too. What was I watching? Also, what a crazy sandwich. There's literally peanut butter, banana, and then there's just bacon. Okay. Fool's Gold Loaf. Colorado Mine Company. Consists of a single warm, hollowed out loaf of bread filled with contents. Oh, that's what. Contents of 1 jar of creamy peanut butter, 1 jar of grape jelly, and a pound of bacon. Presley and his friends took his private jet from Graceland, purchased 30 of the sandwiches, and spent 2 hours eating them while drinking champagne before flying home. Now, is that true? If that's true, that's disgusting. I guess it's true. According to Wikipedia. Oh my god, guys. Elvis is a disgusting man. Okay. How? A jar. How much is that? Okay. That is, yeah, 8,000 calories for the sandwich. 8,000. Remember that sandwich I made? I ate that fast food one on my channel that was 2,000 something calories. This thing's 8,000 calories. Why do you need to use the whole jars? That is so excessive. Why did this guy, who made this? According to Graham Wood, it was created by Cindy and Buck Scott, owners of the Colorado Mine restaurant. Bro. At the time of Presley's famous outing, it cost $49.95, equivalent to $238 in 2021. You're telling me they were selling a PB&J with bacon for the equivalent of $200? There's no way. They definitely heard Elvis is flying in to get a sandwich, and they were like, oh, let's charge this dude $50 a sandwich. He'll pay it. There's no way that was the normal menu price. No one was walking into this restaurant being like, oh yeah, I'll take the $50 PB&J with bacon. Especially in the 70s when peanut butter and jelly probably cost 5 cents each and bacon probably like $1 a pound. What a joke. This place should be firebombed. Kidding. Is it still a restaurant? Okay. Is this still a restaurant? Are you kidding me? The whole jar is so excessive. The Colorado Mine Company. All right, what the heck's going on here, guys? Colorado Mine Company. It's still around. The Colorado Cat. Oh, I forgot to switch views for you guys. The Colorado Cat. You really gonna put up a paywall in front of me like that? This should be illegal. The Colorado Cafe, where Elvis lives on, and where his favorite sandwich is still served. Now, this doesn't look at all like the picture I just saw. This is. Can you guys see this? This just looks like a massive piece of bread with the smallest amount of ingredients on it. Look at that guy. What a bum. Cashing in on some old fake story. All right. In a rush of traffic here at busy intersection of US 6 amid the big corporate buildings. Okay. The Nick's Cafe. Okay. Parking for Elvis. Violators will be shook up. Okay. That's what Elvis wanted. When Elvis came back for traveling to Denver exclusively for it, newspapers reported the private jet cost $16,000 to fly from Graceland back to the Fool's Gold. A hefty sourdough loaf loaded with peanut butter, blueberry jam. Ooh, blueberry jam. And bacon. So maybe I do a blueberry jam, or I do a Fool's Gold toast. Is that what you guys were saying all along? Where I put bacon, peanut butter, and blueberry jam on the toast and eat that. Should I do that? 4 decades later, this Greek guy, it's always a Greek guy that owns the cafes, keeps serving them at Nick Cafe. There's only room here for 9 small tables. This is so weird. Elvis had been in Denver for a funeral. A brother of one of his police friends had died. What a weird... Did anyone watch the Elvis movie? This is so weird. What a weird guy. He flies across a bunch of peanut butter and jelly. I don't know. That's strange to me. Blueberry. Interesting. Oh, Grimace of Reapers, what's up? I'll be honest, I don't really want to make another one of those. It's just 'cause I'll just keep eating the onions. Anyway, what did I do this week? Oh, I got a bed frame. No longer sleeping on the floor. I got a bookcase, so I can put some stuff on it, which is nice. I got a candle. Oh, how banana nut bread scented. How fitting, banana nut bread. You guys ever had banana pudding? That stuff does not mess around. That's good stuff. All right, Jennifer, you said you thought it was an interesting movie. I wanted to watch it, but I never did. Maybe I'll just do some peanut butter on these little banana pieces here. Speaking of movies, I didn't watch the Oscars because I was making a movie, but I saw that Everything, Everywhere, All at Once won a bunch of awards, which I'm very happy about because that was my favorite movie of the year. I thought it was the best movie by far. It rocked. Although, Top Gun was very good. Never saw the Avatar movie. Fell asleep every time I tried to watch the original Avatar, so I don't really care. And then I saw some of the other ones, but they were fine. I really wanted to see the Fabelmans, but I never saw the Fabelmans. So I have to see the Fabelmans at some point. I'm just so shook by this whole Elvis sandwich thing. A whole jar of peanut butter and blueberry jam. Now, again, how big would a jar of peanut butter be in the 70s? Because this is like the smallest peanut butter you can get, I think. And this is 1 pound, 2 ounces, 510 grams. Hold on. How many calories are in a pound of bacon? Okay, there's 2,000 calories in a pound of bacon. Okay, no, this one says there's a different answer. See, this is a problem with the internet, guys. Nowadays, you're gonna get 10 answers. How many calories are in a pound of bacon? And you don't know who to trust. Okay, according to Google, 2,438. So we're gonna start with 8,000 calories minus 2,438. That means split between the jam and the peanut butter, there's an additional 5,500 calories. Now, peanut butter is pretty high in calories. People don't realize that. Let's see. This jar has 180 calories per serving, and it says there are 16 servings. Wow. So that means this whole jar, which I've eaten a lot of today, yikes, has 2,880 calories. So I'm guessing the jam jar that's the same size has a similar amount, which if you doubled that would be about 5,700, which would make sense because then you add the bacon and it's an 8,000 calorie sandwich. Okay, that makes sense. So there's literally one whole jar this big of peanut butter and jam on that sandwich. That is so absurd. Oh my God. Elvis was my childhood crush. That's awesome. He's a terrible person, but what can you do? What did he do that was bad? I thought he was like America's sweetheart. What did he do that was bad again? I don't remember. Or I don't know. Not that I don't remember. I just literally don't know. A lot of places Blue Hawaii was filmed in. Still looks similar. Yes, I've heard of that movie, but I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen Elvis do anything besides like his concerts. I like The Menu. The Menu was good. The Menu was surprisingly good. I had no idea what it was about when I watched it. And then I watched it and I was like, this is not at all what I thought. I thought it was going to be like a parody of like Chef's Table. And it kind of was, but like, a whole different way than I expected. How do you stay so slim then? That's what I'm wondering. Like, if you eat... Well, I guess there was only one night where he ate that sandwich. Okay, I gotta go back to that article, because didn't that say that he ate... I don't believe that they were $50. Would you relax? That's bogus. That's completely bogus. I'm not buying that for a second. Okay. The sandwich's connection to the singer Elvis Presley is the source of its legend and prolonged interest. According to the Life and Cuisine of Elvis Presley, what a weird book. Presley and his friends took his private jet from Graceland, purchased 30 of the sandwiches, and spent 2 hours eating them. That's so many sandwiches. How is this... I don't see, like, this story isn't believable to me. Because it showed the place, small, tiny cafe, there's 9 tables in there. Elvis rolls up with how many friends, you think? 5, 10? This is the 70s. maybe he always has 10 friends over his house. Let's say 10 people roll up. And they go, I want 30 of these Fool's Gold sandwiches. Does that little cafe have 30 jars of peanut butter and jam just ready to go? 30 of these. I mean, I know a lot of restaurants also, they buy big bulk peanut butter, but like, they just have this little cafe in Colorado and 30 pounds of bacon. I mean, maybe that's not a lot for a restaurant to have on hand, but it seems like a ton. I don't believe this story. Like, I believe that Elvis probably ate that at some point in time, but like, I don't think this is the way it went down. I'm calling BS on that. Metabolism. Elvis cheated a lot. Oh, she was 14 when they okay, here's my thing with that. Back in the day, that was so common. It doesn't mean it's good, but like, I feel like everyone was married by the time they were 15. Like, the world was a wild place back then. People were like professing their love for each other and getting engaged when they were like 14 years old. I'm like, what are you, Mormon? Elvis would probably roll up with a bus. Yeah. That just seems like a ton of food to order at once. I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, look at this. Someone on Reddit, I'll show you guys this, found a menu from the Colorado Mine Company in 1975. Dude, these prices were expensive back then. What the fuck? Okay, actually, no, they're not. That's for rainbow trout and steak. Never mind. Okay. Look at this. Miner Special, a large thick cut of Colorado prime rib with au jus. Second helpings, our pleasure, no charge. Fool's Gold, oh my god, it was actually $37.95. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich with an exceptional flair. A rare combination of creamy peanut butter and blueberry jam served on a sourdough loaf with crisp bacon. This price is negotiable. Quote, inflation is killing us. Why is it priced that high? All of these other things cost so much more than peanut butter and jelly. Trout, lobster tail, steak. But there was crazy inflation in the 70s. The reason I know that is because I watched the news this past year, and they were like, this is the highest inflation's been since the 1970s. And then also I watched that Paul F. Tompkins... No. Paul F. Tompkins? Who am I thinking? The movie last year that was in the 70s. That people like got weird vibes about. But I thought it was good. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Licorice Pizza. Speaking of dating like young kids, that's that whole movie, I'm pretty sure. But I liked it. It just wasn't as good. It was like close to being Wes Anderson-like, but not close enough for it to be good. That's so ridiculous. What did Reddit have to say about this? Oh, kind of pricey. Okay, steak and lobster would be $90.65 and $20.21. Yeah. Well, that means the peanut butter sandwich was... Dude. The lobster tails are from Australia. Dude, what's the... Okay, and there was inflation. I'm just, I don't know. I'm rattled, guys. I'm pretty rattled by this, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I want to believe this story. The price does not justify the cost, especially since all those ingredients being so cheap at the time. Yeah, I'm very perplexed by that. I haven't seen any films that have been in theaters recently. Like in 3 years. That's not recently. 3 years ago, the whole world was a whole different place than it is now. I never stopped going to the movies. I mean, I stopped when they closed down the movie theaters, but then after that, I just kept going back. because I like watching movies in the movie theaters. But the last movie I probably saw at a movie theater would have been at home before I moved. And I believe my movies, I've really stopped watching movies since I moved here, which I need to get back into doing that because I have nowhere to put a TV in here, unfortunately. The last movie I watched was in theaters. Oh my God. I didn't watch a single movie so far this year in theaters. That's kind of crazy. Normally I always see a shit ton in theaters. The last movie I saw in theaters was... What? Oh my God. When was it? Maybe it was Top Gun. Yeah, I think it was Top Gun. The Top Gun Maverick. Wow. Okay. Well, it's been longer than I thought. I thought I watched one in the winter, but maybe not. 3 years is like a breeze. That's true. Yeah, it's scary. Have you seen the Infinity Pool? You mean like the actual... Is that a movie now, or are you talking about the actual pool where you can swim forever? Let me pull this up. If you want to be a happy one the rest of your life, never... Oh, it's a movie. I was like, you mean the things that you can swim forever in your own house? Infinity Pool. No, I haven't even seen the trailer for this. I don't think I can watch the trailer without getting demonetized. So... Which you think you would be able to watch a trailer without getting demonetized because it's just like playing an ad for the movie. But I don't want to risk it. Last movie you saw in theaters was The Joker. Man, we all need to go out to a movie theater. This is why movies are dying, guys. Okay, here we go. Infinity Pool is a science fiction horror film written by Brandon Cronenberg. Wait, is this David Cronenberg's son? It is. Whoa. So his son makes creepy movies too. Well, must be nice being a Nepo baby. Alright. Alexander Skarsgård's in it. I do like him. Mia Goth. Jesus Christ, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look how this first sentence reads. Directed by Brandon Cronenberg, you highlight his name. He's the son of David Cronenberg, starring Alexander Skarsgård. You go to him. He's a Swedish actor. Oh, it doesn't say anything for him. Wait, he was in Zoolander? Was he? Oh, he was one of the models! Alexander Skarsgård was one of the models in Zoolander. Oh. Okay, yeah, but look. He is the eldest son of actor Stellan... I thought Stellan Skarsgård was his older brother. That's his dad? The dude from Mamma Mia is his dad? The dude from Rogue Andor is his dad? Bro. I cannot believe he was in Zoolander. He's the dude with the gas. Oh my God, I have to post on my Instagram story. That's insane. But yeah, so 2 Nepo babies in a row. Mia Goth. Mia Goth is an English actress. She is the granddaughter of Brazilian actress Maria Gladys. Another one. And then Cleopatra Coleman. Cleopatra Coleman is an Australian actress. She might have done it herself, which means she's probably pretty talented or hot. Yeah. We got a first generation. Wow. I mean, just look at that. Nepo babies galore. Good for you, Cleopatra. With a name like Cleopatra, I feel like you got to get famous or else. What are you doing? The film follows a struggling writer and his wife on vacation who, after an accident, discover the country's dark culture. Interesting. The seaside country of Litolka? This sounds kind of racist. They end up in Hawaii and Turns out Hawaiian people just like to kill foreigners. Sounds a little racist. But what are you going to do? Wow. I love going to them, especially during school and work hours. What, the movies? I'm missing some chat here. The Revenant was the last thing I saw in theaters. Jennifer. The Revenant. The Revenant. Jennifer, you gotta go to the movie theaters now. Like, right now. Go to the 9 o'clock showing. Oh my gosh. The Revenant. How sad was it that that's what they gave Leo his Oscar for? Leo's best role, by far, we can all agree. Yeah, maybe we can't all agree. But his best role was the guy in Wolf of Wall Street, because that's like almost who he is. He's like hanging out with young women. He's rich. He still goes clubbing. He's like, that's almost who he is. So it was just like when you're close to the character you're playing, it's like James Gandolfini. When it's just the perfect casting and you go like, that's the guy. He's Tony Soprano. That was like Leo's moment, and so that was his. I think that was his best movie of all time. He should have got it for that. Champions with Woody Harrelson is a great movie that's out. Oh, that's out right now. Yes. Creed 3. I haven't seen any of the Creeds, probably because I don't care about sports. So, but I heard they're good. I just haven't seen them. And I never watched. I never finished the first Rocky. I tried watching the first Rocky, and I was like, nah, not for me. Not for me. Maybe movies should die. Jennifer, The Revenant? Just go see a movie. Go to Paddington 3 or something. Just keep missing the Toast Tuesday matinee. Yeah. It's older, bro. What were you talking about, Manamon? Pennywise. Yes, Yeah. Alexander Skarsgård's Pennywise. Sorry, I'm way behind in this chat. That's the trade secret of the smokes. Yeah, so, this movie sounds interesting. I would check this out. I would definitely check this out. I'm just still so rattled that Alexander Skarsgård is almost 50 years old. How old's his dad? 71? So he had him when he was young. Wait, who does he play in Chernobyl? He plays the main dude in Chernobyl? No. No, he doesn't. He plays in one of the other characters. Yeah, okay. For a second, I just had an aneurysm. Okay, I was like, yo, he's not the main dude with glasses. Okay, I almost just freaked out. Okay. I can't believe this is his son. I thought this was his younger brother, and I cannot believe he was in Zoolander. That's wild. I'm shook. Well, I guess I have to see Infinity Pool now. They did 5.1 million at the box office. And it doesn't say how much it costs to make. That's interesting. Wow. Bootstrap Bill? Yes, he plays Bootstrap Bill Turner. Man, he has had an iconic career, has he not? What a legend. You know, I saw something today. This could be a fun segment. I saw something today about Jimmy Carter dying. He's not dead, but he's been dying for like a year now, and they keep talking about it. All my movies I watch on YouTube. Yeah, but you gotta go to the theaters for some of them. Top Gun on YouTube is not the same as Top Gun in the movie theater. You gotta, you gotta be there for the. Sometimes it just doesn't work. People who you're surprised are still alive. This is a segment I like to call People I'm Surprised Are Still Alive. So, Let's do this. Okay. Make this font nice and big so you guys can see it. People I'm surprised are still alive. Okay. First up, we have Jimmy Carter. Just seems like presidents shouldn't live this long, you know? I feel like Biden is going... The day Biden is out of office, he's going to die. Avengers turn into dust type of death. Jimmy Carter. This is a wild one. Dick Van Dyke. Which, can I even say that name on YouTube without getting demonetized? I don't know. But Dick Van Dyke, still alive. And I'll actually... Here we go. This will be a fun little game, too. And if you guys have any, please feel free to chime in. Also, we had a president named Jimmy. Just think about that. We had a president named Jimmy. You shouldn't be allowed to be called Jimmy if you're older than 6. What were we doing? This was in the 70s, right? When was he president? Yeah, 77 to... I think they were like, well, inflation's so bad, things couldn't possibly get worse. Let's elect a Jimmy. Jimmy Carter is 98. Guys, I want to say Dick Van Dyke is like 102. Would still love to meet that guy. Love to meet him. Dick Van Dyke. 97. I was wrong. Next up, somehow still alive, Clint Eastwood. Guys, now we're getting into the... these people have been around since Hollywood... since talkies were invented. It's insane. All right, Clint Eastwood. I'm so sad Betty White didn't make it to 100. That's kind of messed up. Clint Eastwood. Okay, he's not that old. I think he just always looked old, so I thought he was older than he was. Like, when he was in those movies a long time ago, he was probably in his 20s, but he looked like he was 40. Clint Eastwood's only 92. I say that like it's not that old. Oh, he's not that old. He's only 92, guys. Come on. YouTube filmmakers. Oh, got it. Bob Barker is still alive? Are you tugging my chain, Vincent? I thought he died. Or maybe he just retired, right? Oh my God, yeah. Man, he's been retired since 2007. What's he been up to, you think? Just voting for racists? He's 99. And he continued to make occasional public appearances from 2009 to 2017. What's he doing? He somehow survived COVID, and that thing killed so many old people. Even his memoir was published in 2009. What's he doing? He might as well be dead at this point. Bob Barker's 99. That's crazy. Recently died, but someone whose autograph I got is... Holy shit, I just forgot her name. Oh, Angela Lansbury. She was 96. She finally died. Of course, everyone knows her from the best movie of all time, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. If you haven't seen this movie, your homework assignment for the week is to go watch Disney's Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Okay? You will thank me after doing that. Sean Connery died. Betty White died. Christopher Lloyd, another one. I follow him on Instagram. He's not that old. He's still very much with it. Christopher Lloyd. 84. Yeah. So I wasn't surprised to know that he was still... Actually, I kind of was, because he's looked like he's been 84 since 1984. Right? Am I wrong about that? We'll put him on the list. The next one I had was... what did I just do? What am I doing? I have these big fat fingers. Sir Ian McKellen. We're just going to spell it like that until the internet corrects me. Sir Ian McKellen. Oh, I'm an idiot. Gandalf is 83. Really? So that must just be another guy that has looked 83 since 1983. Wow. Look at that. Oh, Jennifer loves bedknobs and broomsticks. Heck yeah. William Shatner. Yeah, he's been old for a while, so I'm not super surprised he's still alive. I guess the why I'd be surprised he's still alive is because he looks like he should have been dead a while ago. Like not in the King Philip, or what was the dude's name who actually did die? Prince Philip? Why is this so difficult? Prince Philip, right? Yeah. No, he's the king. Yes, no, this guy. Yeah, Prince Philip. Prince Philip looked dead forever. But that's not what I mean for William Shatner. William Shatner is like looks like he's like so unhealthy he should be dead, but he's not. So that's why I would be surprised that he is alive. There was one other person on my mind that was surprising. He's still alive. Two comedians. That guy and the other one. One of them I sent fan mail to and I never heard back from. That was Mel Brooks, who's actually a legend. And the other guy I got a signed letter back from. Actually, a handwritten addressed to me note, which was awesome. Bob. He did the phone calls. The whole phone call. He's the grandpa in Elf. The grandpa Elf. Why am I blanking on his name? I'm a freaking idiot right now. He's one of the best comedians of all time. No, not Elves, the freaking fake people. Elves, the movie. The 2003 American Christmas comedy directed by Jon Favreau. Dude, he directed Elf, bro. He is a legend. Also started out in improv and comedy, so he's a... Bob Newhart. Jesus, what am I, an idiot? Bob Newhart is 93. Absolute legend. And he gave me signed pictures and wrote me a handwritten note. Total legend, Bob Newhart. And Mel Brooks did not get back to me, so I guess you guys know which one of them I like better. Mel Brooks is 96. So crazy. I used to send out a bunch of famous celebrity photos to people, and then they would sign them and send them back to me. And I had printed out. This is wild. I had printed out a bunch that I was sending out, but I didn't have enough stamps to send one of them. And that one that I did not mail was Carl Reiner. And I want to say like 2 days after... Did I already tell this on here? Like 2 days after mailing the pictures, Carl Reiner died. And I still had his photo. And I was like, that's wild. Because this was the one I didn't send. Fast forward to 2 years later, I'm sending out another batch of these photos for celebrities to sign. And the one photo I don't send is the other famous actor from Elf, James Caan. I had the picture of him dressed up like Sonny Corleone from The Godfather, and I didn't have enough stamps, so I was not able to send that to him, and like a week later he died, and I had the picture of him, and I was like, yo, what? So, moral of the story is if you're a celebrity, you better hope that I have enough stamps to mail your picture to you. Manabun likes that movie? Oh, heck yeah. Angela Lansbury was in Blue Hawaii? I knew she was in Murder, She Wrote. I knew she was in Beauty and the Beast. I didn't know she was in Blue Hawaii too. That's wild. Mel Brooks. Yeah. Oh. Vincent said Mel Brooks. Yep. Mel is making another History of the World. Yep. Norman Lear. That's right. Norman Lear is literally 100 years old. That's crazy. Martin Short and Steve Martin aren't that old, but they're still great together. Oh, you said Paul Newman. I thought Paul Newman's been dead for a while, but that would be crazy. Everyone from Gone with the Wind is now officially gone. Yeah. So yeah, if you ever hear Mel Brooks talk about him and Carl Reiner, it's kind of sad now because it's like his best friend died, and he's just like. And I read Mel Brooks's biography, All About Me, which is really good. But he talks about like a crazy career, awesome life. He talks about his wife dying in it. But he doesn't have time to sign a picture for me and put it back in the mail. So his days might be numbered. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. He'll be fine. Okay, yeah, I think this is a good list. A good list. Maybe we can add to this next week. People I'm surprised are still alive. There was one other thing I wanted to do on this stream. Someone's comment reminded me of it. My mom's calling me. I don't know where my phone is. I'm not going to talk to her on my watch. Paul Newman reminded me of the show. Oh yeah, he's there. There's a Hollywood, the Last Stars of Hollywood. What the freak? It's on HBO. HBO Hollywood show that I heard was good. I still have to finish The Last of Us. What's it called? HBO has the last Hollywood, the golden Hollywood, the hash slinging slash bringing The Last Stars. The Last Stars. The Last Movie Stars. We did it, guys. We figured it out. The Last Movie Star. It's supposed to be pretty good. It's like a documentary about the last of the golden age of Hollywood people. I think it's mostly about Paul Newman. But haven't seen it. Plan to watch it, though. I did like Paul Newman. And that reminded me of the actual show that I want to talk about. Which was, the Get Back by the Beatles. Here's the thing. Very cool behind the scenes info, video, footage, recordings. I like the way they structured it, showing the last month the Beatles were together. Mind-blowing to see how they came up with songs, just literally like, and then it turned like Jojo was a man, and you're like, how do you do that? What? But my gripe is that it is so freaking long. Now, I probably should have expected this coming from, it was made by the man who made Lord of the Rings, which were no short movies. I remember when Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King came out, people were like, have you lost your damn mind? But, they are so long. I am halfway through the second episode of the Beatles Get Back, and I think I've watched 6 hours of it. There's 3 episodes. I'm halfway through the second. I think I've watched either 6 or 8 hours of footage. And I'm like, bro, I'm halfway through. It's going to take me another year to finish this. And I already know how it ends. They go on the roof and they do a concert. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to finish that. But did anyone else think that was a little too long? Meek, thanks for the donation. Shoot, did I miss it pop up on screen? This is what I get for being an idiot. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Eric, what's up? Yo, Eric, I saw that you went live on Twitch last week. And I was going to text you, but I thought maybe I'll give it a week and see if he does it again. Are you making a return to the live streaming world? Or was that a one-off little present we got? Because I did see that, and I did go watch some of it. I saw you and the boys gaming, but are you coming back? What's the... Do you have a plan? Also, you should come out to LA, absolutely, for sure, 100%. Come visit the boys. What kind of bread are we using? We're using Trader Joe's sourdough, and I did the Chat GPT recommended banana, peanut butter, and crispy fried onions. It was fine. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing. It was just very fine. The fried onions just added a little bit of texture and a little bit of aftertaste, but nothing crazy. But yeah, so let's look up. Okay, so I'm going to keep this. People I'm still surprised are alive list. I'm going to keep this up for next week. I should also start a... yeah, dude, especially if Eddie wants you to come out here. Apparently he's met a bunch of people I live with. And I think, yeah, they're just so many friends of friends or whatever. But keep me posted if you do. And yeah, if you keep streaming, let me know because that would be a ton of fun. Let's look this up together, guys. How long is Peter Jackson's... Jesus, his King Kong was 3.5 hours? Bro. Peter Jackson's Get Back. Running nearly 8 hours in length over 3 episodes. 8 hours. 8. You could watch the entire first season of most shows on HBO. Or you could watch the Beatles sitting in a studio. It was made over 60 hours of film and 150 hours of audio. Okay, that is a lot, but I mean, that's just a bit too long there, huh? That's just a bit too long. Yo, Joey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, so today we were working on stream. This was our piece de resistance that Chat and I put up. People were still surprised are alive. We'll probably continue this next week. Because I feel like every week something comes up, or I think of I'm watching a movie, or I think of something and I go, wait, is that guy still alive? And then sure enough, somehow they're still alive. It gives me hope. Like, my goal has always been to live to 100. And I think if I keep eating bananas, bread, and crispy fried onions, I can make that happen. People die every day. I don't know about this list. Kind of feels like Death Note. Yeah, it actually does a little bit. If these people die... Look, if these people die, they've lived plenty long lives. I mean, maybe I'd feel bad if Sir Ian McKellen died. I can't believe he's 83. He looked 83 in Lord of the Rings. Weren't they talking about him being frail like 10 years ago? I guess he's still 73, but like, bro. I just can't believe. Yeah. Should I should I make these a checklist? Good job, guys. All right, chat, this is what you wanted. You wanted this to be a checklist. We got it now. We're gonna start every week. We'll adjust this. We'll update it. I think, here's my guess. I think by next week, boom. Uh-oh. And maybe in the next month, boom. No, we'll update this as we go. And maybe we'll move people around on the list depending on what you guys think. There's not a... What's always crazy to me is that all of these people were like rich and famous, and are still this old, living through all the years where like cigarettes were considered healthy. Like everyone was like, yes, you're feeling down? Smoke a pack of Camels. And all these people lived through that. I think, I wonder, like, if you went and read about all these people, like they probably, none of them, they probably didn't drink or smoke at all. Bro, Bob Barker was doing so many side quests. First of all, should I make this my profile picture? And second of all, should I dress up like this? Should I wear this every day? Are you guys seeing this? Now, I don't want to say I'm Bob Barker's long-lost son, but we do have a lot in common. What is this guy? I can't believe it. Yeah, listen to this side quest. On September 16th, 1999, Barker was in Washington, D.C. to testify before Congress regarding proposed legislation that would ban captive elephants from traveling shows. While preparing for the presentation, Barker experienced what he called clumsiness in his right hand. He was admitted to George Washington University Hospital, and he had like a heart attack, and he just called it clumsiness. See, that's what I love about this generation, is you can have they would have a stroke from like smoking cigarettes, and they would be like, oops, I had an accident in my pants. Like that's all they would say. They weren't like, I'm diagnosed with this, or I'm pre this, or I'm post this. It was just like, I had clumsiness in my left hand. And I jerked and I punched through a brick wall. Sorry, it's my clumsiness. Ooh. Celebrities that seem old but aren't. That's a good one. Dude, what? I just want to see if you smoke I wonder if like the internet has this much knowledge about everyone now. Did Bob Barker smoke cigarettes? He does not smoke. His late wife was a heavy smoker and died of lung cancer. Okay, well, if your wife smokes, it's kind of like you smoke. Does Dick Van Dyke smoke? I mean, that dude's still dancing, so I don't think he ever smoked. Did Dick Van Dyke smoke? Also, how did you get that name, bro? Dick Van Dyke smoked and drank for decades. That's what's crazy. These dudes all probably were just... And he's 97. Bro, if I can live to be 97 and still smoke cigarettes, I'm going to start smoking cigarettes tomorrow. Dick Van Dyke, I mean, he just danced it off. That's crazy. I am happy they got to live full lives as well. Clint Eastwood, bro, he's on the list. What are you talking about, Eric? He's on the freaking list. There's probably a website called oldestlivingcelebrities.com. Yeah, let's see. Oh, of course, the classic Elizabeth Waldo's still alive, guys. How did we forget about Elizabeth Waldo? She's Waldo's mom. She's the one who knitted him the Waldo sweater, guys. Look at this. She made this for him. Elizabeth Waldo made this. Okay, now I'm on some Chinese shopping website. Let's take a look at her. I swear to God, if she's 104, bro. Now this Waldo's mom be like, yo, Waldo. How do real streamers, like when they click on an image, it just pops up huge so everyone can see it? Waldo's mom be like, that's my son. I found him. Except now she's senile and she thinks everyone's her son. William Shatner. Yeah, someone brought up William Shatner in chat. I don't know. This feels like there's a little bit of lag here. No, there's not too much lag. Okay, we're good. Who else? Okay, give me some real celebrities. June Spencer, no. Norman Lear, 100. Dang, he's the oldest guy. Henry Kissinger is still alive? That man should have been dead a long time ago for lots of reasons. Eva Marie Saint. She sounds like the chick who got killed by the Black Dahlia. I guess that was the Black Dahlia. Wow. In a career spanning over 70 years, she's won an Academy Award and a Primetime Emmy. Dude, I mean, if you've been acting for 70 years and you haven't won an Academy Award... Bro, she attended Bowling Green State University in Ohio! Let's go, baby! Ohio represent! No freaking way. Oh, she was in On the Waterfront. Bro, she is legit as heck. Dude, she was in The Russians Are Coming. She was with Carl Reiner. Dude. Wow. She was in with Tom Hanks in Superman Returns. Wait, Tom Hanks was in a superhero? Wait. Tom Hanks was in a Superman movie? What? Wait. No, he's not. Who made that up on Wikipedia? Who made that up? That's completely untrue. Who the freak is Brandon Ruth, anyway? What? Okay. Saint returned to film with Nothing in Common. Oh, opposite Tom Hanks. Nothing in Common. I was like, bro, Tom Hanks was in a Superman movie? There's no chance. It was like, there's no chance. All right. Jimmy Carter, Dick Van Dyke. Look at that. David Attenborough. He's another one. Tony Bennett. Yeah, but he's basically dead. Noam Chomsky? Bob Newhart? Buzz Aldrin still alive? Yo, Gene Hackman. That's one we forgot, bro. Did you guys see last week Gene Hackman? The pictures they took of him? Now, I'm going to be very honest. I saw them and I was like, that's just an old guy in New Mexico. That's not Gene Hackman. They're like, Gene Hackman's lived in New Mexico since the 1980s. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but that's not Gene Hackman. They're just photographing old people in New Mexico now and calling them Gene Hackman. Check this out. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. No, what is this? Just let me look at the picture. Okay. Now, guys. They're like, that's Gene Hackman. I'm like, I drove through New Mexico to get to California. That was every old person I saw. Okay? That's not Gene Hackman. Also, he's carrying like coffee and bone broth. What? Dude, he looks like he's in so much pain in this picture. I don't want to believe that's Gene Hackman. He looks like The Walking Dead. Where is he? Yeah, he's throwing stuff out. He's wearing like Croc sandals, bro. At that point, it's time to go. I can't believe Eva Marie Saint. She probably has some crazy stories about Hollywood. Yeah, there's her on the waterfront. Yeah. Wow. Well, this has been fun, guys. I don't want to go through the full list because we have to keep adding to it later. Karen Marshall is 103. Oh, wait, you guys are supposed to see something? I don't know. Anyway, this has been fun, guys. Next week, I may have another surprise toast. We'll see. Man, this thing really smells like onions. Today was banana peanut butter onion toast, and it was fine. We have a cool list that we can keep updated of people I'm surprised are still alive. And maybe next week we'll come up with another list. Another fun list. What did I say we were going to do? We were going to do something else. I already forgot it. But anyway, let me switch back to full view of me. Oh, did I already do that? I did already do that. Oh, you didn't see it. That's weird. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. I hope you'll have a great rest of your week. Enjoy some toast. And be on the lookout. Hopefully Sunday, I will be posting my movie, which may or may not be feature length. And there will be lots of other movies posted as well by people who made movies during the Oscars. So, thank you all for joining me this Toast Tuesday. And